Pat Dowd is president of the Patrick Pierce Center, which is the cultural arm of the Irish American Club East Side. She has worked countless hours to bring Irish dance, language, plays, and history to the community. Among her many hours, Pat is a 2005 Irish American Archives Society honoree. Pat tonight will be inducting Lonnie McCauley. Lonnie McCauley's award will be accepted by her husband, Tom McCauley.
To those of us who knew Lonnie McCauley and loved her, the cutting short of her life at age 53 was devastating, most especially to her family. 9 years later, however, the impact that Lonnie made on the Irish community is as strong as ever, as those things which she felt passionately about have become a part of our everyday culture and living. Her biography in tonight's program, in the program book, highlights many of her accomplishments, helping to found the Irish cultural and educational entity known as the Patrick Pierce Center, the establishment of the first Irish American library in Cleveland at the East Side Irish American Club, and subsequently working with the West Side Irish American Club to do the same. Lonnie loved the arts and initiated productions which she called the Voices of Ireland, in which Irish poetry, music, recitations, dance, and drama were performed. In addition, Irish language lessons were started. Adult Irish traditional dance lessons were initiated, as well as classes for Irish musical instruments, such as the bodhrán and fife. In conjunction with the Irish American Cultural Institute, a speakers program was initiated whereby educators, craftsmen, musicians, storytellers, artists, poets, authors, and a myriad of other interesting men and women from Ireland were welcome visitors to the Cleveland Irish community. Tom and Lonnie hosted many of these people in their home, and as Tom and the kids can attest to, some went into the wee hours of the morning. A project especially meaningful to Lonnie was the establishment of the Irish Family Memorial in the Flats. It was inaugurated in memory of the millions of Irish who died or were forced to immigrate during the famine years. Lonnie served on that founding committee and presided over the dedication of the Celtic Monument in September 2000. Lonnie was also appointed the first Irish American archivist of the Western Reserve Historical Society, a position she held at the time of being named the first ever female Grand Marshal of the Cleveland St. Patrick's Day Parade. That honor meant so much to her. Sadly, Lonnie died of cancer the day after St. Patrick's Day, 2001. By her many Irish cultural and educational achievements, Lonnie's passionate involvement in all things Irish laid the foundation for the torch to be passed to her children and grandchildren, as well as ours. She was determined to keep Irish American history and culture alive. As almost every ethnic group is experiencing today, the task of ensuring that its history and culture is carried on is not an easy one. It requires a commitment and dedication from the younger generation of all of our nationalities to ensure that our cultures and histories survive. Lonnie McCauley showed the Cleveland Irish community that one young woman who was a loving and busy wife and mother, but who also had a great love for her heritage, could accomplish many things. We are proud to carry on what that Irish lass with the twinkle in her eyes so ably started. Congratulations, Lonnie, on a job well done. We are all so proud of you.
very much. Especially want to thank Pat Dowd. Lonnie was the first president of the Patrick Pierce, the Cultural Center of the Irish Club, and Pat has been the president ever since. And like Lonnie, Pat is also involved in probably almost all of the 32 United Irish Society organizations, except with the possible exception of the Irish Football Club. So thanks, Pat, for the wonderful, beautiful tribute. I'd like to thank Deb and Dan and ClevelandPeople.com for this, including Lonnie. He's the first nominee from the Irish community in such a distinguished group of inductees. You would be thrilled beyond belief to be here and to be remembered in that way. And Lonnie wanted to be remembered, and she wanted her work to make a difference. And I think the tremendous outpouring of support from the friends, family, and the Cleveland Irish community is a testimony to the success of her life's effort. So thank you very much on behalf of my family and myself.